If you have checked out my online card class, Inspiration in the Mail, you know that I am using products from the Ornate Garden suite. It is a great class, and I've shared lots of different ideas this week, and then I have another week that I shared ideas. So there's lots of ideas on my blog for how to use the products that you can get when you sign up for this class. I have used the Designer Series paper, and I love this paper. We have 4 gold embossed pieces, 2 pieces that are monochromatic, so they're kind of neutral, great for a background, and then 6 patterns that are absolutely gorgeous, so nice to use. In the pack, you get 12 sheets. You get 2 of each of the 6 double-sided sheets. So lots of paper to use. My class, I give you a half a pack, so it's 6 by 12, but plenty of paper to play with and find out what it's like. I'm also using the Gilded Gems in my class. I've focused on using the Many Mates series or stamp set. This has great sentiments in the class. I did birthday, celebrate type cards. And then I also, this week, have focused on some of the other sentiments so you can see other ways to use the other images in this stamp set. This set is great because it also has inside, so you can stamp the outside and the inside of your card. Now, one of the stamp sets I used in today, and I've used it on some of the others, I've used it inside the card for this and this, is the Ornate Style. But today I'm using this little image because it goes with the paper. So another great set. And here's our card. Isn't that so cute? Rococo Rose is not listed as a color that goes with the DSP, but it does match these light flowers. So that's why I used it. All right, you're gonna start with your card base is Whisper White, and it's 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Use your bone folder for a good crisp fold. The next thing you need is a piece of Rococo Rose that's 4 by 5 1/4, and this is going to go on your card base. So we're going to add some glue and stick it down. And make sure it's even side to side. Flip it over. Side to side and top to bottom. And I like the glue because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So you can make sure you get it on there just right. And if it's not, you can slide it around. Then I have 2 pieces of Designer Series paper, and this is the one I chose. And I used 1.5 by 2 3/4. And I'm going to take and I'm going to add 1 on one side and 1 on the other. So I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to turn it sideways because I want it about 1 inch from the top, and it's even with the side. So I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to flip it around, and this one is about 1 inch from the bottom also. So they're about 1 inch away from the top and the bottom. And so you have that layout. For your sentiment, you need a piece of Whisper White that's 2 by 2 3/4. You're also going to need a scrap paper. I'm using Rococo Rose, and I'm going to take my sentiment. Yours just so fabulous. I thought this was a great, let me see how it stamps. I got to make sure it's straight. I don't want to stamp it crooked. All right, so I'm going to stamp that in the middle. Up, off a little. Try again. All right. Not bad. Then I'm going to take my flowers, and I don't want to put the full strength on there because it'll overpower it. So I'm off stamping it Yeah, I just off stamped it once. I was just checking, making sure. And I've used this end and I've put it down here so that it goes on the edge like so, and then I'm going to flip it around and use this. I did it. Oh well, got another piece. Okay, try this again. All right, there we go. Now let's see, off stamp it, stamp that, off stamp it, and stamp that. So your flowers give it some interest, but they don't take over your background or your words. Now this will dry lighter, so this looked like that, and look at how light they dried. You're going to add that piece to a piece of old olive that's 2 1/8 by 2 7/8. So I'm going to flip this over very carefully. And I'm out of glue, so let me grab another one. All right, and I'm going to add this to my old olive. And there's just a very fine border around it, so be careful when you put this on there that you're not giving too much, because then when you go to stick it down, it won't be right. All right, so I've got that down. Get rid of this. Get my dimensionals, and I have some here. So I'm gonna add my dimensionals on the back, like so. And then I'm gonna add 2 in the middle, 1 at the top, and I'm gonna cut another row, I think, because I don't, nope, that's empty too. Okay, I'll just cut another row. Okay, and then I'm going to add another one down towards the bottom. I'm going to take all my backs off. These are great cards. I am so excited about this class. I loved making the cards for this one, and I know you will too. All right. So don't miss signing up. And I'm centering it top to bottom and side to side. All right, gonna add some gems. So I've got a big one I'm gonna put there, a middle-sized one that I'm gonna put there, and then a small one that I'll put down here. And then what I did was I took the ribbon, I tied a bow, and I stuck it to my glue dot, and I'm pinching it so that it's hidden, and I'm going to put a bow right there. Now you can put your bow wherever you want, but there it is. And use that same image to stamp the inside and the envelope. All the products I use are listed in the information section below. Check it out. Check out the link to the online class. Don't want to miss it. Great cards that you can use for birthdays, and then I'm shared all week long others that you can use. The products and the stamp set are so versatile. Make sure you check it out and sign up. Have a great day.